So the electric locomotive mod got an update. I installed said update, and the game and it reset all the jobs in the locomotive. So I no longer have an electric locomotive to drive. It basically expanded the wires around the harbor, added some more. So I went and bought a DM3 license, and we're gonna be driving that instead. Change up a little bit. Manual transmission. Give us something new to drive. So let's fire this thing up. I already got myself a job, which is a little over tonnage, but this thing's got enough torque to spin the earth beneath it, so we'll see how it does. Alright. Been a little bit since I've driven this. Should just... Where's the starter? There it is. Brake cut in. Forgot how loud this is. Alright. Well, those... I think those are set to high beams. Yes, they are. Very rusty, dusty interior. And at least we have this chart that says what gears are which. I think that's a good camera height right there. Set in first gear for now. It's also now the morning too, which is nice. Alright. Get the wipers going just a little bit. I already know what track my train is on, so I'm just gonna start hanging that direction. There we go. We're looking good. So, yeah, the rails are probably a bit wet, so this might be a struggle, but we push the limits a lot in this series. Honestly, we could just throw that into high gear. Just move it around the yard. It's a fun little locomotive to drive. Once you get the hang of it. It's interesting how it seems like there could be controls on both sides, but they're just ripped out. You can also, like, the suspension, you can feel every bump in the rail. Makes going over the turntable nice and easy. I am debating if I should just get more and more licenses or just save up for the D6 by now. I'm kind of just buying licenses as more locomotives become available, and since I am obviously using a lot of mods, I got a lot of locomotives at my disposal. I'm not sure if I covered this in the last video, but I got myself a couple new items, lantern, flashlight, and some sticky tape, which I can attach my maps to. Alright, I forget what track this is on. So the newest mod for the electrification added wires to basically this side, the right side of the yard, but not yet the left side. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna want to hook up to those gondolas. I'm really gonna be testing how well I can shift the gears on this. Let's see, just a tiny bit further. There we go. Throw it back into first gear. It'll be a short run just to the sawmill. Okay, the handbrake's on the other side, go figure. Alright, I am going to drive this up to the, the station building and get it submitted. Oop. Yeah, these slick rails aren't gonna make it easy. Alright, I think third gear will do for now. I am gonna need to build up a lot of speed to get up the hill. So, yeah, sawmill got the steep hill, but the rest of it should be fairly easy, just kinda hugging along the coast. But this thing's got so many different gears and whatnot, it's like driving a truck. Shift into fifth. And I'll stop it here. I don't care if I'm blocking the roadway. I've also organized my tool shed a little bit. Once again, I forget if I showed this off in the last video or not. I did start collecting some cassette tapes, so if I do get a boombox, play some music in the background. I got some folders that my licenses are inside. Started collecting some tools. For now, I just got a hammer. I also got a hook, which I intend to use inside the S282 and where I can put my lantern since it doesn't have cab lights. And yeah, slowly but surely build it up. It'll become filled to brim once I work on demonstrators. Alright, let's throw this back into first. And try and build up some speed. And since I have the dispatcher license, I can set my route ahead of time. Alright, and we are going to C3I. There we go, that's good to go. I'm not gonna go through every gear at once, but slowly make my way up to speed. I'm having my doubts on if I'm gonna make it up or not. Oh yeah, I'm already starting to overheat. Just... maybe that's a little bit too much. I do need speed. I don't know if I'm gonna make it up. That's a bit scary. Oh, hit a car. Alright, here comes the hill. I'll start applying some sand now. Oh yeah, I'm slowing down fast. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Maybe if I just leave it in first gear, it'll make it. Oh, it depends on... Oh, the oil temp's not looking good. Oh, this is gonna be... I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I should stop treating tonnage limits like a suggestion. I really should. Oh, I think they might make it, just very slowly. There we go. Yeah, see, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We are not doing fine. As long as I don't run out of sand, because this thing doesn't have much of it. Wow, I'm actually doing it. Yeah, I knew this thing was capable of it. Like I said, it's got enough torque to spin the earth below it. Oh, we are starting to slow down. And the oil temp's going up. It's getting steeper. But I'm not laying off the throttle until that gauge hits the tippity top. Oh no, it's starting to wheel slip. Nope, I don't think we quite made it. Well, I mean, I can give it one more try. I think I bit off a little more than I could chew. Why is it not making any throttle? Turned off, that's why. No, train is too heavy for the independent to hold it. Well, I could do the same thing I did last time this happened and break it up at the Y up ahead. It'll be an awkward maneuver, but it's kind of the best I got. Or would that work? I mean, the only thing is... Come to think of it, I don't think I have enough space to do that. Unless I were to go the long way. No, because either way, the train would be stuck. Maybe I should just take a lighter load. Do what is within my limits. Yeah, I think that's my only option. Unless I saw a 4F down there. How much can that haul? Less than this. I can only do 350, 300 with the wet rails. This can do 400. Alright, I'm just gonna have to take a lighter load. It's my only option. Wonder how effective... Wonder how effective engine braking would be on this. I forgot it has actual engine brake. I don't even need to use the gears. Oop. Bit of wheel slip. Oop, I grinded the gears a bit. Alright, yeah, I think I'm just gonna put this back and take a lighter load. I give up. I bit off more than I could chew. There's a cat. I wonder if the same roundhouse is still there for a reset since I went out way. It's kind of hard to tell in the fog, but I think that's the same. Yeah, it definitely is. Wow, I went through a lot of sand. Well, I risked it for the biscuit, and I didn't get a biscuit. That's weird how there are gaps in the wires like that. I wonder if I get penalized for canceling an order. I forget how that works. Alright, I'll go find myself another job. Alright. I have shamed. Alright, what else we got? What else we got? This could be doable. 500 tons. And it's a tiny bit over, but I think it's doable. Of course, that's what I said last time, but we'll see. It'll be my first time going to the oil refinery in this save, so... yeah, I'm down for the challenge. Let's do it. So, FH63, let's go hunt that down. I thought it would stop raining by now. I did sleep. Also, it's pretty foggy too. I believe it was on E7. So. Right here. At least it's nice and easy to back up with this. Alright, take two. Hopefully it goes well this time. Yes, I am that lazy. I'm using the hand car just to get from one side of the train to the other. All right. All right. Actually, probably put it at gear 4. I should have enough fuel to get there, but I'm definitely going to be low on sand. Right, and oil refinery. Yeah, it's definitely a new one. Might have to buy my hazmat license when I get there, because that's probably the only thing going out. Alright, get it submitted. Alright. I can also cut the rear lights. Now let's see, we are going to B6I. Let's Alright, so now I want to go this way, this way, this way, this way. That's a 3% grade going up there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it. Yeah, worth a shot, I guess. Forest. Let me make sure I'm aligned going through the forest. Alright, that should be good. Oil refinery. I forgot it has such a weird layout. At least it keeps things interesting. Alright, so... I kind of like how they do that. They give them such wacky layouts, so... Yeah, like I said, it keeps things interesting. I'm feeling much better about this load, though. Oil temps already starting to yell at me. At this point, I wonder if a D2 slug could be able to do it. Probably not. Too late anyways. Alright, full power. And if I can't make it all the way up, maybe I can find another locomotive at, like, the farm or the forest, like an S282 or something. Really low on sand. Even with this one, I'm not sure if I'll make it. I'm doing better, though. At least I can put in second, not first. Right, bit less sand, if I can help it. go into first. Oh, I need more sand. I'm not sure if I'll make even with this one. It's the wheel slip that's killing me. Yep, and I'm almost at sand. Which is, like, really important. Oh, I might make it. I might make it. But I don't think I'm making that 3%. I might have to just take the long way. Oh my god, I'm still wheel slipping. Oh no, I'm so close. Will I make it? Nope. Yeah, this isn't working. Alright, forget. I guess I'll do something that's actually in my range. Or do I just call it quits at this point? I don't even know. What? That just made me stall out. Now it's not starting. The engine brake can be hard to use on this. Why does it keep stalling? At this point, I'll just let coast. I just want to get at least one train up this hill. Yeah, at this point, I might as well just pick something light. And I take it the roundhouse still has the same stuff. That flashlight isn't doing anything for me to see. I think the fog's only gotten worse. Yeah, that's still the same. I do not feel like bringing it back to Roundhouse to top off on sand. Alright, this time I'm actually gonna take a job that is within the capabilities of this locomotive. Alright, so let's see. I may or may not have gone broke. Basically, I had to buy a fragile license to pick this job, but it was the best paying one, and it's within the tonnage limit. Well, just barely, but close enough. But I also had to service the locomotive too, so I could get rid of all my fees. And all of that made me pretty much broke. But, oh well. I guess, I would say I learned from my mistakes, but I know damn well I ain't learning from anything. I'm gonna make this same mistake over and over again. It's bound to happen. But, you know, at least I got a full thing of sand now. $20,000 in fees. I must have done some damage to the drivetrain or something. Might have done a little bit too... Not sure if I quite money shifted it, but definitely some hard driving on it. Oh my god, all the handbrakes are in the back. Alright. Third time's a charm. Let's see, we're going to goods factory this time. get submitted. Definitely haven't gone this way yet. If I was working under a boss, which, well, I guess I am in this game, but it's not like I have to talk to one. They would be happy about my overconfidence. Alright, where are we going? D5I. Fog's not getting any better either. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think this time, even though we are technically over tonnage, but only by like 15 tons. Let's see, yeah, 400, and this is, yeah, 415. I'll be fine, I'll be fine. You be quiet, oil temp, you're fine. A little bit of speed losses to be accepted. I am driving at the limits. Overall, I am doing better, much better. but I'm gonna be cycling through every gear on this thing. Oop. Throttle was not fully disengaged. I got plenty of sand to throw down this time, so that's not a big deal. Okay, I should not be slowing down this much. This is not right. I should not be in first right now. Come on, you're almost there. And we have made it onto the flat surface. Slowly ease off the sand and slowly gear up. Now I got some time to build up more speed before the next hill. And the hill is right now. Although I still seem to be accelerating, or at least maintaining a speed. I don't know if I'm gonna make the time bonus. This thing is slow. Not ideal for running on the main line, but at least I get to try something different. It's a fun challenge, though. Would be nice to get, like, a larger diesel mechanical locomotive. Not sure if they ever made, like, manual gearboxes for mainline locomotives, but it would be cool to have, like, a DM4 or even a DM6. Oh, I meant to downshift, not... Oh. I lost a lot of speed there. Alright, the grade starts to settle down a little bit here. Still a very slow crawl up the mountain. Even if it is slow, it is fun to drive. Slowly making up some speed, though. The hard part's definitely over. It is struggling. I guess I probably shouldn't use this locomotive for mainline use again. Alright, finally made it to the tunnel. I forgot there are two tunnels. Got another one coming up. And I think, yeah, hill's a bit steeper, but could be worse. Or maybe not. It seems like we're picking up speed. There's second tunnel. Although we're going right this time. First time I've gone this way on this save. I usually don't go this way in general. I think the sharp corners are really putting a lot of strain on this. Alright, this bridge should give us some breathing room. Oh yeah, here we go. That's more like it. Enjoy the flat and speedy section while it lasts. But I am getting close. Finally starting to pick up some speed. But even then, it's still kind of slow. Well, like I said before, this isn't built for speed. It's built for hauling. Maybe get another screenshot in a different area of the map this time. Well, at least I don't have to worry about speed limits because I'm going so slow. Well, I have definitely found this tiny little locomotive's limits today, that's for sure. There's a station. Took me this long to get up to 50. This is on a flat surface, too. Oh, for the first time, I can actually show off the throttle. Alright, bit of a hill coming out. No. Oh, now it's starting to get steep again. 1.5%. Okay, that was short-lived. That's much better. 0.7. But I can still feel the weight of the train. Actually, that's a pretty cool shot. Oh man, the auto-saving watermark on the way. Oh, now we're back. Oh, we're down to 30 now. That's quite the jump. Still can't quite manage the speed limit, though. Just barely. Ah, finally a downhill. For once, I can just let it coast. Actually, I can use the engine brake. Which is wheel slipping. Okay, I guess that's not very useful, is it? Well, I guess on wet rails. Alright, finally I'm hitting some serious speeds. Well, for this locomotive standards. I think I'll just probably let it coast. Yeah, and there's a 40. Oh, whoa. That's a bit of a slowdown. And there we go. We finally completed a run. Note to self, don't use this thing for mainline hauling again. Well, I mean, to be fair, it was the most powerful locomotive at my disposal that I had the license for, so I guess I can't blame myself too much. But still, it's a good rule of thumb. I'm not even gonna bother servicing the locomotive today. This video's gone on for too long. What we got for, of course, it's a D2 and a DM3. Well, I might just be using this again. We'll see. But I'll worry about that next episode. This one has gone on for too long. still made the time bonus. Would have gone 21 grand. I got 31. Well, I'm no longer broke, but could still use more money. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.